is the 11th hour of One Piece. Emu is among us. My name is Doggy Biscuit, and I am here to talk One Piece. Firstly, I would like to talk about the Straw Hats and the fact that I believe that all of the first 5 Straw Hats will get Conqueror's HAKI. And I think we might actually be surprised as to who gets it first. Yeah, maybe it will be Sanji. Heck, maybe even Jinbei could get it. His dream is to bring the fishermen up to the surface like Otahime and fish a tiger. Pretty powerful dream. Could give him Conqueror's HAKI. But I actually think, judging on previous events, we could actually see Usopp with Conqueror's HAKI very soon. In Dressrosa, he was able to get the Tatantas to his side. He was able to get most of the prisoners to follow him. He is a conqueror. He is a leader. He is one of the few members of the Straw Hat crew that shows the same abilities as Luffy. He is also Luffy's best friend. I'm not saying Usopp's as strong as Jinbei or Sanji or Zoro, but once you put some Conqueror's HAKI in them bullets, things change. We've already seen Usopp use Observation HAKI in Dressrosa. Also, it was hinted as a joke that he was using Conqueror's HAKI in Wano. Obviously, we know this wasn't true, but Oda does like to put these little jokes and hints in, and then later on they come to fruition. Also, if we look beyond the lies, if we look at all the lies that Usopp tells, his dream is to be the king of the snipers. He has always proclaimed to be the king of the snipers through his lies. He has proclaimed to have thousands of men under his command. I believe Usopp could be the next one to get Conqueror's HAKI. Whether that was Sanji or Jinbei. But I do believe Nami will also get Conqueror's HAKI. Her dream is to map the entire ocean. That is one hell of a feat. To sail the entire ocean would take years. You would have to go through the Grand Line multiple times, or talk to very experienced and skilled cartographers and exchange maps. That's highly unlikely. Probably not going to happen. So the only way Nami's going to achieve this dream is by sailing through the Grand Line with Luffy. And I think mapping the whole world, is that dream not strong enough to give you Conqueror's HAKI? If you wish to conquer the ocean, is that not what it is? We'll see. One Piece is a manga about freedom, about love, about adventure, about doing not necessarily what is right to everyone, but is certainly right to you in that moment, and trying not to hurt innocence. I think the morals in One Piece are quite good, but the main story revolves around dreams. So I believe those with big dreams are those who get Conqueror's HAKI. And in fairness to him, Sanji has a pretty big dream. He wishes to find and cook all the different fish in the oceans. Make hundreds of different recipes. That's a pretty big dream. There's a lot of recipes. There's a lot of fish. Maybe not as big as some of the other dreams, but who's to say? That's personal opinion, really. But I would say that Usopp's dream of being king of the snipers, surely that's no different to Zoro's dream of being king of the swordsmen. They're not necessarily the strongest person in the world, but they would be the strongest in their field. So, just on that alone, if Usopp gets anywhere near that, we could be looking at Usopp Third Commander. Who's to say he doesn't ride Chopper? That would be a pretty scary duo. Usopp riding Chopper, firing Conqueror's HAKI bullets, using his observation HAKI to tell Chopper to dodge and to fire where people are going to be. That could be pretty impressive. I think now that we're going into the final arc, final fights, final villains, now that we know that the Gorosei and the God's Knights have abilities where, unless you have Conqueror's HAKI, you can't even hurt them, then the Straw Hats need Conqueror's HAKI. Who's to say that all of them won't unlock Conqueror's HAKI? They all have great dreams. Robin to uncover all the history of the Void Century. Frankie to build the greatest ship and sail it round the world. Chopper, almost one of the starting five, really, but his dream is to cure all the diseases around the world. Obviously not one of the starting five, but the one straight after. Brook, we don't know Brook's dream. Not really. We know that he wishes to go back round the world and meet Laboon, but he met Laboon along the way. What was his initial dream? We don't know. Jinbei's dream, to bring the fishmen to the surface, to have peace amongst fishmen and humans, so that everybody lives in harmony. That's a beautiful dream. Like I said, One Piece revolves around dreams. And I think the Straw Hats especially all have pretty incredible dreams. Like I said, we don't know Brook's dream yet, but I'm sure we'll find out soon. And I think we'll be surprised in Elbaf. I think Usopp could do something crazy. Maybe even the Straw Hat Grand Fleet turn up. Cavendish was blocking attacks from Doflamingo. Who's to say he's not low to medium commander level now? He's quite an impressive dude. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you like this. Thank you for watching. I've been Doggy Biscuit. It's been fun chatting. And remember, love, friendship, and freedom. That's why we're all here. Doggy Biscuit.